it's a rich tradition in a sense where women are taught from a relatively young age about the importance of the kunyaza practice and how they're entitled to sexual pleasure. And also men are taught as well from a relatively young age to prepare them prior to marriage about the importance of understanding the female anatomy and how to perform the kunyaza technique on their wives. So it's a cultural practice that's been practiced for hundreds of years. It's still practiced in many African countries. And like I said, it's a non-penetrative technique which focuses on the clitoris. And we know that for most women, the clitoris is the most effective route to experience climax. And the
Right.
beautiful thing about this technique is not only it helps facilitate female climax, but also it teaches men sexual discipline and understanding the importance of
Hmm.
delayed ejaculation because it's not about penetration. There are two forms of kunyaza. There's a simple kunyaza and there's a more complex kunyaza, which involves penetration. But initially, you're encouraged to do simple kunyaza, which is, and you do it obviously where the couple are sitting down, but it's where the man is taking the time to get to know his wife's anatomy and ensuring that she is satisfied. So that's in a nutshell, basically what the kunyaza technique is about.
Wow. Wow. So I love what you just mentioned, which was, the fact that when you hear the title of the book and you say The Secret to Female Pleasure, you think this book is just strictly for the woman. But you just mentioned something that, actually a couple of things that I took away from what you said. You said the culture coming from Africa is teaching young boys and girls the technique of kunyaza and the discipline that comes with men, because I think that is also a cultural thing, especially when you watch pornographic movies. That discipline of patience, and that a woman's body and anatomy and her ability to have a climax is not something that happens immediately through penetration. So that patience level that it takes with a man, this is taught to young men at a very young age. At what age do they start this practice with the young children?